What it do? What's up, Supreme Gang? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha, the God. So, okay, today I want to talk about my dude, the main guy, the guy that I fuck with the most, the squatty. You know what I mean? Zach Lee and Mira. You know what I mean? Cause he be like,
Where's the box? Get the Give it to me, I ain't get no sleep cause of y'all. Y'all not gonna get a sleep cause
yeah,
of
that's
me.
Zach Lee in a nutshell, baby. You know what I mean? Zach Lee, boy. Honestly, I just love the dude, man. Easily my favorite character in the whole webtoon, man. He's cool, man. Okay, so at the start of the webtoon, you know what I mean. Spoilers alert, by the way. He seems like an asshole, blah blah blah. Because he is strong dude, so he confident, he cocky as hell, and he like, bruh, man, I'll pull up and hit you with that yeet. Then Daniel, the main protagonist, KOs his ass, bro, like boom, because he a boxer, so he ain't really used to like all these different types of moves. But he gets punched in the gut. He has weak body defense because he's all about the head. You know what I mean? Boxers mainly priority is always protecting the head. So then he gets smoked out, man, and he wants revenge, man. He wants to beat this guy ass, but Mira, his love child, his love child, Jesus, his lover, his best friend, and the person he's in love with for years. And the only reason he actually got strong in the first place, it's actually really cute. I'll talk about that maybe a little bit later. But essentially, he changes a little bit. He decides, okay, maybe like bullying and shit isn't like the nicest thing to do because Mira scolding the heck out of him, and Mira was kind of looking at Daniel, you know what I mean? And him, if anybody looks at Mira or Mira looks at anybody, bro, if he has to cut his left liver, chop off his leg for Mira, man, he would, like, honestly, bro. So essentially, since they were kids, you find out later that since him, Zach and Mira were kids, they he always just did whatever she did, essentially, right? So she joined like sporting and shit. He joined sporting and shit. She did this, he did it. You know what I mean? And at some point he was like, he just learned how to fight just to protect her, essentially, bro. He was like, I can't lose against nobody. You know what I mean? Because one incident happened, and he was just like, bro, I can't be losing against nobody to protect Mira, my Mira, man. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. And he has a best friend, or another best friend. We find out a bit with that. This is like high, deep, high spoiler alert, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But all these guys know, dog, God. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, so he's just a great character for me. I like his motivations. I like how much of a lapdog he is to Mira, because he's like such a badass, super handsome, super slick. Like, dude is just insane. He's super talented. He's super fast. He's super stupid at the same time. He's not the sharpest tool in the box, but he's just a very interesting character, man. You know what I mean? I know his character traits heavily rely on Mira, but it makes it really cute. They have such super cute moments. He's willing to essentially be bullied to please Mira. Mira meets this guy that's like an absolute asshole, and Zach is like, sees it, but he doesn't want to act up in front of her, because she was like, after they watched the movie, Mira was like, this is what she wants. She wants a guy that's like, caring, non-violent, all the opposite traits of Zach Lee. And Zach is just like, damn, bro, like, I need to step my game up before I lose my baby, you know what I mean? And so he tries his best, you know what I mean? And the guy's taking advantage of it, and then he goes one step too far by being a pervert towards Mira. And bro, it don't matter what Mira says. If somebody try to fuck with Mira, Zach Lee, he goes from like 0 to 1,000 real quick. And that's one of the best traits I like about him. The way he just flips his switch, and he's literally almost unstoppable when it's to do with Mira. Dude got hit with like a brick or some shit in the head. Boom. And he was holding his head, man. Dude got an ass whooping. He was holding his head. But as soon as that guy, like, they shit to Mira, he got up, and he was like, oh, you did this, huh? Man, the way he finessed that boy. Man, the fight scenes in this are just freaking insane. Lookism is some of the best fight scenes, bro. You just like, oh shit, oh no, he did it. You know what I mean? Even like Logan, and Logan is an absolute beast of a man, right? Logan was fucking up Zach Lee, bro. Logan thought he knocked this guy out, man. Zach smacks the ground. He's like, damn, I haven't trained it too long. Fuck, why did I stop, man? Dude gets up, man. And he was ready, bro. He was ready. If Mira ain't stepped forward, my dude was ready. And he's always holding his head. It looks really cool. I'll throw a picture up. It looks awesome. He just looks badass. Dude be bleeding and shit. And he's like, I'm about to kill a nigga. Like, you know what I mean? That's Zack Lee, bro. Zack Lee is a deadly assassin. You know what I mean? For me, I think he's actually low-key the best fighter. I know he's underrated as hell. Cause okay, it was proven that he's faster than Daniel. They did a race. You know what I mean? I know Daniel fanboys be like, oh my god, Daniel is superior. Daniel is superior. He's not. God damn it. Zack Lee's faster, right? Because no running. And for Mira, of course, my dude like accelerated past Daniel, right? But the problem was he had to train in like a year. So my dude ran out of stamina, bro. He was out, bro. I was like, shit. He should have won. It could have won that race, but my dude ran out of stamina. So, you know, and then Mira did a cute thing where she threw her phone towards him, and Daniel missed it, and Zack dove on that bitch like what caught that shit, and he did the same thing when they were little. And she threw her doll that she liked, or her teddy bear, and she got sick of it or some shit and threw it. And my dude just jumped. It was like, yo, don't throw that shit, baby. Come on, these shows, baby. You know what I mean? Blueface, baby. Zack Lee, baby. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I like about him. I love that. He's super romantic. He reminds me of me, man. He reminds me of me, bro. I'm super romantic like that, except I'm not romantic. You know what I mean? That's the only difference. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Zack Lee is just awesome, and when he trains. Honestly, bro, Vasco says he's stronger than Daniel at some point. Actually, he's like, Daniel, if we fought again right now, I'll beat you. You know what I mean? But this guy, I won't. Those are the executives, I like to call them. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just think, Zack Lee. I'm just gushing about Zack Lee. Look, literally, all these videos are just gonna be me gushing about these characters because I just love these characters, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And Taeyeon does a great job in writing them. The backstory, the God Dog backstory was just so crazy, bro. Like you gotta read it if you haven't read it. And if you've read it, comment below, like, what was your favorite moment on that shit? And please, #spoiler if you are gonna comment, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just absolutely love Zack Lee, bro. He's an interesting character. I love everything about him. I look forward to him finally dating Mira officially, because obviously she likes him too. But I think she's a little bit more fickle than he is. You know what I mean? He doesn't bend, fold, nothing. His loyalty lies with one person only, and I really love that about him. He's so blinded by his loyalty to a point that he's willing to die for the shit, and to me that's commendable, and it's very old school, and it's very it's very unique. It's a very like Superman-esque type trait, and I really like that. And he's so loyal. In fact, I feel like sometimes I honestly feel like, does Mira really deserve him? You know what I mean? Like he's such a good dude. And I love that about him, man. I love that about him. And again, of course, he's strong as hell. So, you know what I mean? Like one of the things actually about the webtoon, I wanted Vasco to be the strongest in the whole thing, just because it'd make a lot of sense. I mean, I think right now he is. I think Daniel can become the strongest and the fastest and everything if he applied himself a little more, but he doesn't really, because his body has so much advantages. You know what I mean? His second body has so much advantages. But I think he's obviously going to apply himself at some point and become way stronger than everybody. But I think right now, I think hard work beats talent, and I think Zack and Vasco have been proving it, because they're not the most super talented, but boy oh boy can they kick ass. You know what I mean? But I like how Daniel's changed up, and he's becoming way more assertive. He's not just a weakling little duckling in the background anymore. Accidentally beating people up. You know what I mean? Because I think that's what gave him the advantage at the start. Is he essentially caught people off guard. People didn't expect him to be so strong, underestimated him, and he whooped ass. You know what I mean? But I feel like now at this stage, nobody's going to underestimate him. So I feel like if he fought Zack Lee, for example, they would have a good ass fight. You know what I mean? And same as with Vasco. That's just what I think. And we saw when they were fighting 2-on-2, and Zack was like, I'm the king of tugs or some shit like that. That was fire. He was just like, yeah, boy, you know what I mean? I've been tugging. And he had a cigarette in his mouth and shit, looking badass as a motherfucker. Man, if I could have a boy crush, man, that's my boy crush. No, wait, pause. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, I love Zack Lee, bro. If you don't read Lookism, I'm gonna keep gushing about Lookism. I'll make a video every day about Lookism, because it's that lit. Read that shit. Zack Lee, the GOAT. don't at me. Daniel ain't got shit on him. Hey, Daniel ain't even as handsome as Zach Lee. Zach Lee is the most handsome, the strongest, the coolest dude in the whole shit. You know what I mean? So in my order of greatness, I think it's Zach Lee, then Vasco. You know what I mean? But obviously I made the videos in opposite orders. But yeah, and next I'm gonna probably talk a little bit about Daniel and what I like and maybe don't like about Daniel. I suppose what I don't like about Zach Lee is as much as I love his blindness to Mira, he's a little too blind to Mira. You know what I mean? And the fact that he didn't train, you know, it was a good excuse. And actually, is it Vinny? Yeah, Vinny is another character that's really, really interesting because the author made it really, really clear from the start that he's really, really strong. But he kept using his glasses, his goggles as an excuse. Like, damn, I can't take off my glasses, so I can't beat your ass. You know what I mean? Like, literally every time. And for some reason, he did it in such a good way where you forget that he's been doing it. You know? So, but I'm gonna talk about Vinny next. So, my next video is gonna be Daniel, then Vinny. And I'm gonna try to drop one a day. You know what I mean? It's been your boy Supreme Uchiha. If you want to be a part of the Supreme gang, just press that subscribe button and join the squaddy. You gotta have the sharing on flex on deck. If not, then I don't know, use a kunai or some shit. Peace.
I love you, bitch.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.